I always tell myself I'm gonna create something, no matter what, whoever I play against. I don't really mind who I play against. Nothing really phases me in that regards. But I always tell myself I want to cause havoc to defenders. I don't want them to have a comfortable game, and I want them to know that I was on the field.
Patrick Agyemang had a breakout season last year with Charlotte FC, scoring 10 goals and opening the eyes and eyes of a few people, including the head coach of the U.S. men's national team, and Mauricio Pochettino, where he joins us now from camp in Fort Lauderdale. Patrick, what's happening? Good morning. By the way, this guy was smiling. We were showing these videos. This guy was smiling at his own highlight clips. So you gotta love that, huh?
He was feeling himself there. He was like, yeah, I'm the man. I like that confidence, Patrick.
Patrick, we've had this debate. Go, you ask him.
Patrick,
you ask him.
Before we get into this, could you please tell us and the US audience how you pronounce your second name? Because we've been having a little bit of an argument back here, because I played with a Patrick Agyemang back in England, and we've had a debate where someone whose hair has been causing a bit of a stir about the pronunciation. Could you pronounce your name, please, for us?
Yeah, my name is Patrick Agyemang.
Agyemang, yes, I said the same thing in the back.
Listen, open your ears, take the earpiece out and listen.
So I was right at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still right now, Patrick.
Say it with the Ghanaian accent, we're here for it.
Patrick, first camp. First off, congratulations, right? First camp's always an honor to get to. Kind of talk about you get the call, you get in the camp, and you walk in that dressing room, and you got your kid all laid out for you. What does that feel like?
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a surreal moment, to be fair. When I seen like my kit, especially the training kit, and just having everything together, it was like, okay, like I'm really doing well, and I'm making a name for myself. And to be invited to my first camp is definitely like something I've been hoping for, and it's something I want to definitely enjoy.
Patrick, what's been your first impressions of being around the camp and also Pochettino?
Yeah, it's been really professional. They know what they want, and right now it's allowing us to really be ourselves and showing what our qualities are, and they allow us to express ourselves, but it's very intense, and it's like they know exactly what they want to see from us, and we're all trying to just do what we can.
Well, what has it been like with regards to information, Patrick? You know, in camps, you generally don't have a ton of time. This camp is a little longer for a national team camp. What has Pochettino and his staff kind of given you that maybe they want you to do or you need to work on?
Yeah, especially as a 9, they want me to definitely take care of the ball and create chances for myself and the team, make the runs. And I think the main thing they've been expressing for me is the defensive side of it. Making sure I'm working hard on and off the ball. And I think that's something that I also want to do to improve my game. And I think they see a lot in me just to improve in. So it's definitely been good learning and experiencing.
Patrick, you talk about learning and experience so far. How has working with Dean Smith at your club, has that helped it, made it easier for you to come into this environment with Pochettino?
Yeah, definitely. Dean's opened up a big opportunity for me, especially last season. I remember a couple of times he pulled me to the side and said he sees the quality in me and he wants me to go and play, but he wants me to play freely and not to feel as if I have to do all this extra stuff. He just wanted me to go and play the game I know to play. And he gave me the most confidence in myself. After every game, he talks to me and he tells me what he sees, what he likes, and he tells me straight up if I had a good game or not a good game. And I think him being here is definitely elevated my growth and elevated my confidence, and I just hope to just keep going into the season.
Keep on that same road, Patrick, because it's funny because you just took me a bit down memory lane of when I used to play at 14 with the same kind of relationship with my manager. So with Dean Smith saying those words to you, has he told you to model your game on any play in particular? Is he giving you someone to model your game on in world football?
Mostly he talks about like the big number 9s that are like similar to my position. I know he's worked with Tammy Abraham, so he kind of tells me about the box presence that he has and that he had when he was with him. And he always tells me like, listen, like I know you like to drift out wide and stuff like that, but in this specific scenarios, you need to be in the box scoring goals, and that's where strikers make their money. So he's definitely been pressing me on that, and I've been trying my best to just continue to learn more and more. And yeah, it's been really good.
Who are the guys that you grew up looking at, wanting to be like, modeling your game after? I'm sure we all do this, right? We pick and choose from different players. Who's that group of guys?
Yeah, I can't lie. I did like watching Drogba and Thierry Henry a lot. The way they play, the way they're just the force up front, make goals out of anything. Yeah, I definitely loved watching them.
So, Patrick, one more question I want to ask you before we move on a little bit is, take us onto your mindset when you step onto that football pitch. What's your mindset? Is it you say to yourself you're going to score a goal today, or is it you love the challenge of coming up against defenders with big reputations? Take us more into your mindset of how you approach a game when you step onto a pitch.
Yeah, when I get on the field, I definitely take time, and I always tell myself I'm going to create something. No matter what, whoever I play against, I don't really mind who I play against. Nothing really phases me in that regards. But I always tell myself I want to cause havoc to defenders. I don't want them to have a comfortable game, and I want them to know that I was on the field. Whether I'm scoring, assisting, throwing them on the ground, whatever it is, I just want to be a havoc up front.
Give us something we don't know about Patrick Agyemang. Who is Patrick? Are you a gamer? Do you golf? Do you, I don't know, do you snowboard? Like, what do you do?
Shoot. I really, I really am just a chill guy. Pretty much always around my family, friends. Whether we're playing video games, whether we're outside going on walks, like, pretty much take every day by a time. I'm really just relaxed. I don't really have anything specific, but I like to do a lot of things.
He said he's chill. We could never tell from talking to him.
Do you know what, Patrick? I can't even believe he asked you if you snowboard. That was quite interesting. That was funny.
Yeah, I had to act like I didn't hear that one.
It's okay, Patrick. Don't worry, I understand, brother. Sorry. Patrick, obviously you're of Ghanaian heritage, yes? So tell us to the American audience, what's your favorite Ghanaian cuisine that Americans might not know about? Because obviously in world of football, it's very interesting internationally.
Yeah. So obviously there's jollof rice.
Hey.
But jollof rice and chicken, that's staple. But for me, my favorite, it'll have to be banku or fufu.
You want to explain to the viewers what banku is?
Yeah, it's like I don't know exactly what it's made of, but it's like it's a doughy kind of thing, and then you have a sauce, whether it's okra soup.
Yeah, okra soup.
Yeah, or any kind of soup. And the same thing with fufu. Fufu is made with plantains and cassava, and
Patrick, that's funny because you're saying it, but Tony, my Italian friend, has no idea what you're talking about, but I understand.
But Nigel's Italian friend Tony is going to find out what it is, and he's going to try it himself. But Patrick, obviously Ghanaian descent. You know the history between the U.S. and Ghana in the World Cup 2006, 10, and 14. Just curious, in your household, who was rooting for who at that point?
My family is straight from Ghana, so yeah, Ghana was all over. It was all over. I can't even lie.
Okay, 2026 World Cup, because I was in this in 1990. My family's all Italian. I don't know who my family was rooting for when we played Italy. Now, 2026, you're playing Ghana in the World Cup. You're on the field. Who's your family rooting for?
I can say my dad. My dad's probably my immediate family's probably rooting for me, but I think everybody else in the circle they're probably rooting for Ghana.
I love it.
All right, Patrick, by the way, we know you are from Connecticut. The studio's in Stamford. We'd love to have you in there one day. So whenever you've got time, you want to come in the studio, come, and we'd love to have you in there. We invite you in. And before we let you go as well I'd just like to say, Sierra Leone makes the best jollof rice. It's not Ghanaian or Nigerian, it's Sierra Leonean.
Come on. They're not in the competition.
I'm sorry.
They're not in the competition.
We can have a jollof rice off when you come here. Don't worry about that.
All right, perfect. We'll do that then.